Morning. It's good to see your face. Zoe Shao joined us from China in her grade 9 year. She's been a respectful and kind member of Brooke's house for 4 years, in Secret Santa, helping out with Chinese New Year, and of course with Miss Chris for so much more. I had the pleasure of meeting Zoe in her grade 10 drama year, where she helped me settle into the routines of RLC and also helped to translate for her peers. I couldn't believe that she hadn't grown up in Canada or another native English-speaking country. I very much recall a conversation that we had, Zoe, about how you were really upset that we wouldn't let you into ESL. Anyone who is going to a school in another country and another language is to be commended. I cannot imagine the innate challenges that one must face. Yet Zoe has done it with grace and at times with relative ease. Zoe has the ability to accept and go with the flow and with things that are just thrown at her. And I'm going to share a picture of an example of this. So this is an educational moment from our geology class where we were enacting a tsunami. And one of the things that I love about Zoe is that she's in. So she didn't question, she put on her tsunami glasses and was ready to learn. She's comfortable in her own skin. She's strong in who she is and what she believes in. And whether this comes from her courage in moving halfway across the world to further her education, or is simply an innate part of her being, it is undeniably one of her strongest qualities. She is responsible and kind and truly supportive to her friends and her peers. She stands behind her beliefs with conviction. She is thorough in what she takes on, as we all saw last week with her awesome assembly talk about a positive mindset. One of the other things that I love about Zoe is her love of rocks. It sprang forth in geology class last year, and I know that she nurtures her curiosity for the natural world. So, Zoe, to honor your love of rocks, I brought you some specimens today that we found over the summer. So this first one that I'm going to show you, I don't know if you can see it well enough, but there's a trilobite right there. This is Burgess Shale. This trilobite is 540 to 520 million years old. And I brought this one to share with you because, Zoe, you are an old soul. And as I said earlier, you're comfortable with who you are, and that is a gift. Nurture it. I also brought a conglomerate. Okay, very exciting. Could actually be a breccia because of the shape of the rocks, but point is, it's a medley of rocks that are gelled together over time, just like your ability to navigate different worlds, different cultures, different languages, gelling together to make a unique and beautiful you. The last rock that I brought is this amethyst. The amethyst is the purple rock around the outside, and then earlier is a smoky quartz, and it's in the shape of a rainbow. Amethyst is said to bring relaxation, calm, peace of mind. And quartz is used to alter negative emotions into positive ones. Zoe, you do this with your bright smile and easy and calm ways to your friends in our RLC community and to me, especially when you help me to remember things like attendance every single day so that I don't get into, thanks, Miss Higgins, I know, right? You have a great laugh, Zoe. And above all, you make me smile and bring joy with every interaction. So thank you. I look forward to what you have to say today.
Oh, thank you, Miss Haley. So here we go. I have seen a lot of people done this before, and finally my turn. Okay, so a lot of you might not know me since I am not there on campus. Hi, my name is Zoe. I am in grade 12. This is my 4th year here. I remember the first day I arrived at RLC, the moment I saw the school and the small town, I immediately texted my dad. I was like, Dad, I don't think I'll like this place. I grew up in the city and I'm not an outdoor type of person. After the 4 years in Rosso, I have to admit that I really like this place, but still not much an outdoor person. When I started here in grade 9, I was anxious and, to be honest, really scared. I have no idea what is going to happen. and all I can do is hope for the best. But I'm really lucky to be surrounded by a wonderful group of people. One thing that RLC has taught me is to step out of my comfort zone. I believe it was grade 9 OE class and my first time on a canoe. Mr. Smith and my classmate had really encouraged me to get on that canoe and give it a try. Although it ended up with me flipped over and fall into the water, but it was still a great experience. And it was the first time I had actually realized that challenge myself is a pretty exciting thing. I have learned that failure is not the end of the world. Just keep going and keep trying. You know what? Since then, I never tumbled out of a canoe again. Right now, I enjoy the feeling of stepping out of my comfort zone, and it is all because I have teachers and friends around me to push me and encourage me. Another thing I have realized is that I learned how to accept myself through the years in RLC. I have come through a period of time when I continuously denied myself and hate myself, probably. But this community has given me a sense of secure and had let me know that there will always be people to have my back. I always heard the sentence, Zoe, you're doing great, keep going. Throughout these years, I have learned to accept the flaws about myself and have realized that it was these imperfections made me who I am today. I have stopped defining myself by other people's standards. The me that made mistakes yesterday or the me that succeed tomorrow are both parts of me. I also learned that the importance of responsibility, like taking responsibility of my own words and actions. Well, last summer, I talked with my parents. My parents told me that I am more mature, more independent, and more optimistic than I was 4 years ago. They're glad that they made the decision to send me to RLC to get me away from the city. They're also glad that such a good group of people were with me during my teenage years when my parents are not. The other day, Miss Chris emailed me and said she can't believe this is my last year at RLC. All I can say is time really flies. These 4 years at RLC have been the process of growing from a teenager to an adult and gradually shaping myself. I'm excited to be starting university, and I'm not sure what the future holds, but I will hope for the best, just as I did when I first came to RLC. I am happy that I'm ending my high school life, but I will always miss my time here and the people here, even the canoe that made me fall into the water. Thank you to everyone for all the kindness and encouragement I have received over the years. I am so grateful to have you guys around. I would like to end with the sentence, thank you for a place where friends become family. Thank you for environment enjoyed by all. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. It's great to see you. It's great to hear from you. Had a hard time just getting past that. We miss you. Thank you for that amazing talk. Thank you for talking about the extent to which you had trepidations about this place. It's not an easy place to come to. It is out of people's comfort zones, and we need to always remember that. Thank you for reminding us of that and how important it is to overcome your challenges, and that is, in fact, one of the gifts of this place. You identified the experience of failure, such an important experience that we're too often afraid of. You have embraced it, or you've learned to embrace it. You learn from your failures and you keep going. You understand how important it is to push yourself out of your comfort zone. That's a gift that's going to keep giving throughout your entire life. I think I can guarantee that. Thank you for highlighting the safety and support of our community. I can't imagine a better place to push oneself out of their comfort zones, to take those risks. Thank you also for highlighting the extent to which you've learned to accept your imperfections. Those are virtues. They are what make you who you are. They are part of what makes us love you. You are, as you say, indeed an adult now, Zoe. And it will be exciting to watch you move on to the next phase of your life. We will miss you. Just as you said, you'll miss us. And yes, we are indeed your family. So you can't get rid of us. Thanks so much, Zoe.
Thank you, everybody.